Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Danny and today we are going to check out Itzy's new comeback called Loco, which is a title track from their newest full-length album called Crazy in Love. I have been loving the teasers for this album, and it has been only 4 months I believe since they released Mafia in the Morning, which is not a whole lot of time in between comebacks, but I guess they are really into it. I just hope that they are taking care of themselves and not overworking themselves with so many releases in such a short amount of time. Like, we know how it went for Twice, so I'm really hoping that they are taking care of themselves. And Twice as well, I'm not saying this because it's like a bad thing, it's just like Twice went through a lot and they deserve the success that they had, but they had to work really hard for it. So I'm really hoping that Itzy take care of themselves as well. So for today's video, we will be checking out the title track Loco, then the live version of it, and then we will jump right into it and have an album first listen of this album Crazy in Love. We have here a bunch of new tracks, including a bunch of instrumental versions of some of their previous title tracks. So we have Loco, Swipe, Soo Lucky, Hashtag 20, Boombox, Gas Me Up, Love Is, Chillin' Chillin', Mirror. Then we have a Loco English version, Dalla Dalla instrumental, Icy instrumental, Wanna Be Not Shy in the Morning, and Loco instrumental as well. And so for today's video, we will stop at the let's say Mirror, because Loco English version, I think it's going to be the same thing. Should I listen to it as well? Okay, let's include it in. And let's jump right into it, shall we? I am a big fan of Itzy. I think they are killing it. They bring so much new energy to the K-pop industry and what they have been releasing so far. It's always very different, and I hope that with this one they bring another very unique approach to their songs. So without further ado, let's jump right into it and check out Itzy, Loco, Envy. Okay, playing video games, Loco. Do we have English subs? I think we do. Ooh, I'm loving the outfit. It's going to be too, oh my god. I love your Jin's longer hair. I love the vibe and the sets, the aesthetics. Hyuna looks amazing. Wow. Wow. She looks stunning with the red hair. Ooh. Oh, Leah. Yes. Whoa. It's really cool how they added so many cute elements to it. Oh my god. Wow. That outfit, Yuna. Oh. They have a huge cat tree. Oh. Oh. Yes, a dance break on water. Oh my god. That was in the teasers. Got chills there. This is a banger. What are they doing? Oh, they're like the live version? The production for this MV and the budget, oh my god. It's so cool that they end with like the still a little bit similar pose like they have all throughout their releases. Now that we watch it, let's talk about it. There's so much going on in this MV, but I kinda love it. The production for it is so freaking amazing. The budget must be huge, but I think after so many amazing releases and how successful they have been so far, I think they have the budget needed to just release such a like over the top MV. We have like the different sets for all the members being so freaking huge, especially in the beginning when you have like you go from one member to the other, like having the huge truck and it being all customized, like the gel part with Yuna looked so freaking cute. Ryujin with the long hair, and like the vibe of it is just like so freaking cute, but at the same time girl crush, and they mix it so freaking well. Itzy is definitely one of those groups that can really mix it well because they have the cute elements and they do it very well, but at the same time they can have the badassery that is added with the rap sections as well as the dance moves and everything, and they know how to balance it really well. And especially this one, as it is more like being crazy in love, you have to sort of play with those elements of being in love and everything, but then still have the craziness with the over-the-top outfits and sets and like the colors and the like when they have that huge truck in the middle of the city with all the cars and everything, or the huge billboard, or the huge cat tree thing with Yeji, and she looks stunning by the way. All of them look so freaking amazing, so beautiful. There's a lot of references to like lipstick. I don't know if it is because they have their collaboration with Maybelline and so they want to push that, but then she crushes the lipstick. I don't know if it is like a good idea. Then having the dance break, it's so freaking nice. I love their outfits. They feel very much so like very mix and match, but Yeji's and Leah's outfit definitely my favorite. They just look stunning for that later section. The dance break is really cool. I love it. The chorus of the track, now let's talk about this song. It is so freaking catchy. The rap sections really add that badass element to it, whereas the pre-chorus and the chorus really add in the cuteness of the song. Their vocals, Yeji and Leah, really killed it. I feel like Chaeryeon as well as Yuna are taking a little bit more of a back in terms of like the line distribution and everything, but when they have lines they kill it, and that I freaking love because you don't really notice that much that there is some sort of difference. For me, my only gripe with line distribution is when you just are listening to the track and you can notice it pretty clearly that one member gets significantly less lines than the others. It's not the case here. All of them shine so freaking much. I freaking love it, and I cannot wait to check out the live performance. So far with Itzy songs, there hasn't been a song that I like less. Like for example, Icy was definitely a song that it grew on me. It took me a while to sort of get into it, but the blah 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 it was really catchy, so I ended up really enjoying it. So far all the title tracks are really good and I love it. Like the members also carry the song so freaking much and they like make it what it is. Like it's pretty great. So now let's jump into the live performance that they did on Out Now. I love that they kept the outfits from the dance break. Wow. I really like the formations of their choreos. Itzy looks really cute with that hairstyle. Mm. It's really cool because it still makes cute dance moves, but still very intense. Like you have a very tamed move, followed by like the chest pumping and everything. Wow, that was really cool. I really like this section for Leah. Such a catchy chorus. Dance break was really nice. The chorus vocals are so freaking high. I love that move, and this adds a little bit of like the cuteness to the track. And Ryujin as a sensei kills it every single time. I love it a whole lot. Like the formations and everything, as per usual with Itzy songs, are so freaking well done. Like their choreos are always so neatly done. And that is something that from the very first track, you can see that they are more like dance oriented, but they still have the power for those belting parts in the chorus, or having like the rap sections that are really nice as well. And so they have a really well balanced track and performance, and you can have like amazing choreo, amazing vocals. The rap sections are super nice and intense, and it adds to the mixture of like cute and badass and elegant, that like the elegance that Leah can bring to the performance. Yeji and Eugene, as well as Yuna for like the badassery of the rap sections, Chaeryeon and the three that I just mentioned for the dance and everything. It's such a well-balanced group. What can I say? But if you're watching this, you already know that. So now that we mentioned it all about the title track, let's jump and check out the remaining songs of this new album, Crazy in Love. So the next track that we are going to be listening to is Swipe. And I did listen to the spoiler version of this album, like we have little snippets of each and every song. So this one I have really high hopes for it, and like the rest of the album as well. So without further ado, enough talking, let's listen to Swipe. Like the instrumental is already really badass. much more like rap oriented. Really nice pre-chorus. The instrumental is very like minimalistic. It's more like an anti-prop. Okay, we still have a little bit more like the chorus. This performed live must be so fucking cool. Because like they have the time to dance. You go, Yuna. Itzy. Oh, really cool, yeah. I love how it slows down. I feel like this song will really be enjoyed by the Western audience or fan base. Ooh, perfect section for like a dance break. Wow. Really cool how they play the. It's a bit over repetitive, but I kind of like it. It's really badass. Like a little bit sassier. Like compared to Loco, this is way sassier. I love it. Swipe, swipe. So I actually found the lyrics for this one in particular, and it's really cool because it's way sassier. And like what I was thinking about the swipe is like referencing like dating apps and how you can sort of swipe next. Let's move on to the next person and not deal with the shit of this one, because they keep on being judgmental and saying something is wrong with them, with their friends, and just being an asshole. So they're like swipe, 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 I'm sorry, but next. And I love that. It's so freaking sassy. So this track is much more rap oriented, and I freaking love it because with its sassier vibe and the lyrics being very much so empowering and just telling this person to go away because they're like toxic and everything, and they don't want to deal with this shit. It's really cool that they went with that style. The chorus tends to be a little bit over repetitive, but the pre-chorus, the tension that it builds with Itzy, Leah and Charian for the like vocal part, it's really nice, and it sort of creates an anti-drop for the chorus. But then there's a second part of the chorus in which they start singing, so it creates a really nice balance all throughout it. It's definitely a very, very enjoyable track and very badass, and I think a lot of people, like especially from the western part of their fan base, will enjoy this song very much so. I really love it. Overall, the song is really, really good. It's so freaking badass. I think Itzy pulls it off so freaking well. The rap sections are really nice, especially Yuna. She really did surprise me with her rap. It's much faster than before, I feel like, and like she feels more confident about it as well. And then the vocal sections are really nicely done by Leah, Itzy and Charian, and they pull it off so freaking well, keeping still their very distinctive styles for this track. So the next one that we have here is Soo Lucky. This is a much brighter track. It's much cuter. Starting with Yuna is really a nice idea. She has such a bright tone. It's really cool how they play with Yujin and Yuna for the first part of the track. Ooh, that was really nice. Like the contrast between Swipe and this one is so huge. I like that they implemented like the electric guitar. There's like more of this pop rock type of style going on. Really like Ryujin's rap there, followed by Leah. So cute. Is it real? Wow. Ooh. Nice, Jaden. Ooh, build up. High note coming. Ooh. Nice tension building with the bridge. I really love the build up with the luckiest one, the luckiest one, the luckiest one. It's so freaking nice. I really love this one. It's so bright in comparison with Swipe, and it really goes to show the versatility of Itzy and what they can pull off. It's so nice, it's so cute, but still powerful when it's needed. I love how they started the song with Yuna and Ryujin, and I'm not sure if Chaeryeon did as well, but they have such bright tones. Not really Ryujin, but they can do that type of bright tone, and it suits the song so freaking much. And so for the beginning of it, it's so freaking appropriate and it goes so freaking well. Then having Yeji and Leah, and I think Ryujin did as well for the chorus and how high it is, but they pull it off so freaking well. It's not as high as Dala Dala, but it is still very, very much so like high. Like the notes are not that easy to reach, but they pull off so freaking well. I love the building. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. I love how they created the tension after the bridge and how cute it was with Chaeryeon, and then building that tension, and you think that high note is coming, but we're not in 2015 anymore, so we don't have like that super strike like clean high note. There's no need for that anymore. Like Yeji just does like a shorter version of that, but really higher than tack. it's over, and we move on to the chorus, and it was so freaking nice. I did really enjoy this one, and I think I found the lyrics for it. It's so cute. It's just them saying how much they are in love with this person. They actually mentioned that there is a miracle. What's wrong with saying it if I really, really like looking at even probability? This is a miracle. So I don't know if they are just proclaiming to the world that they are so freaking happy that they are in love, and it's being just like love, which would go well with the theme of the album, or if like can be also seen as like love with the person, like a close friend or anything like that. I think it's much more like a love relationship, and how lucky they feel like for being with this person, being the luckiest one, and mystery I cannot explain it. Let's defend this miracle so that no one can come here, exit only. Feels really genuine, having them just belting at the top of their lungs how happy they are for being this lucky of having the person that they love with them, and it's cute. I like it a whole lot. So now let's move on to the next one, that is hashtag 20. Oh, it's going to be a party song.
Let me show you what I wanna do. 20. I got this.
Yes.
하루아침에 싹 달라진 공기. 나를 하는 사이 앞자리 숫자가 바뀐 것뿐인데. Do it, more. 20. 수업 시간 단축하며 그저 있던 버킷리스트 페이지가 까맣도록 끝을 몰랐지. 다섯 번째 애매하게 숨겨놓은 12시 땡 하자마자 기다려. We like to party.
Wait, was it Leah doing that section? Was it Leah? Really? Wait. False alert, it was actually Yuna. And I think what threw me off was the fact that Leah said the first sentence and then Yuna continued it. And I just got stuck with thinking that it was Leah, but it wasn't. And I still love it because holy shit, that was fast. I was not expecting that. And it's so freaking cool to see how confident she is with the rapping now. Not to say that she wasn't before, but it was a little bit more like a timid, let's say, version of her rapping skills. Now it's like puff, like she knows what she's doing, and it was really, really nice. So let's continue. Now it's Leah. Leah Jean's rap voice was really nice.
I am just 20. 20, ooh, ooh, 20, ooh, 20.
They did an anti-drop for this one. I was not expecting it at all. But it's actually really cool because the contrast between this section and the previous one. But I did really enjoy that. And it's very minimalistic as well with the instrumental.
20, ooh, ooh. I am just 20. Do or die, 해봐자. 가능한 나이야 20. 20, ooh, ooh. I am just 20.
Oh. The structure is very interesting. It's almost like a bell. Like that section was almost like a bell. Very playful.
I am just 20. 20, ooh, ooh. 20, ooh. 20, ooh, ooh. I am just 20. Do or die, 해봐자. 가능한 나이야 20. 20, ooh.
I like the melody there. Change again for the bridge.
Make something crazy. Make something crazy. I am just 20. 20, ooh, ooh. 20, ooh.
The structure and the instrumental are very, very particular for this one.
20, ooh, ooh. I am just 20. 20
2020. Is Yuna 20 already? It's really funny that they have this song, hashtag 20, and talking about how they're 20 years old and everything. Yuna is not 20 yet. She's 17. She's so freaking young and killing it. Like, oh my god. And actually, I found the lyrics for this one saying that the freedom of being 20 years old, responsibility is heavy, freedom is sweet, yeah, the world is like mine. It's so like, powerful. Like, I have a big dream, there's no compromise, it's okay, I'm gonna make it. What will I become? Try everything all in. Experience makes me grow to level up. 20. I'm Itzy, I'm brave, I don't know, so without hesitation. My dream infinitely makes something crazy, crazy. This feeling is hot, it's better to overflow. My youth, higher. It's so cool. It's such a like youth anthem. And we are back. Actually, this is the second time that it happens to me this week of having my battery died in midst of filming a very lengthy album first listen, but let's continue. So we left off it yesterday while listening to 20. So my thoughts overall is that this song 20 is very refreshing. It has a very minimalistic instrumental as we've seen previously. It is very like badass and sassy, and not as much as the previous one, but it continues the same vibe. The rap verses are definitely the highlight for me, especially Yuna's rap verse is so fast. It really showcases her skills and I freaking love it. And overall, all the members do a really great job at it, and it's definitely a song that is more oriented at being much more like badass and rap based, but I still love it a whole lot, and all the members add their own unique touch to the track. The empty drop is something that I'm not the biggest fan of, but here I think it suits it, and Itzy is definitely one of those groups that can pull it off. And I still find it really funny that they are calling it 20, and the lyrics are all about being like the freedom of being 20, of trying to reach your goals and being very like ambitious and being like, I'm 20, I can do it, I'll go for it and everything. And Yuna is still not 20, she's 17. So it's really cool that she can showcase all that confidence whilst still not being at that age, and perhaps she's very mature and she can really feel it, or she can interpret it really well.